What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to my crypto journey. My name is Rodney. And real quick, before we start, make sure you clickety-clack that like button, push us up in the old algorithm. And if you really like my channel, make sure you hit that subscribe button along with the notification bell so you stay up to date every time I make an upload. Now, let's talk about Saitama. Now, this is Saitama's old chart, right? This is their V1 contract. Now, they've been around for roughly a year now. Now, this looks like a rug pull, right? If you were to call this a rug pull, technically there's no straight red line down, but it looks like the liquidity has been slowly drained over time. And maybe there's evidence for that, all along the way. Now, a lot of people would say, mainly Saitama maxis, is that, Saitama is just following the cryptocurrency market. Well, all coins are down about 85% from their all-time high. Saitama is down like 99.999% from its all-time high. So let's get that one thing straight. Okay, now why did Saitama launch a new contract? Now, technically, this contract is still tradable. As you can see, it's up 32% in the last 24 hours, and the last buy was actually less than an hour ago. So people are still trading this old contract, which is a mistake because it has really, really low liquidity. So chances of you cashing out are extremely low, but people are degenerates and the contract is renounced. So a lot of people are going to trade it because they don't know any better. Okay. So that's why Saitama launched a new contract, right? They wanted to make modifications to the contract, lower the supply in hopes to get on some sort of cryptocurrency exchanges to save face, right? It's really to save face. Now, the team has been under a lot of scrutiny lately because, we're finding out, us internet detectives, us blockchain detectives, right, really getting smart in cryptocurrency and coming together as a community to really understand what's really going on when we notice a lot of these devs selling and, pretty much tanking the chart. Now, the reason why they made the new contract was so that they could have some sort of marketing wallet and then, like I said before, lower the supply and those sorts of things. Okay, which is going to be good because if they want to pay for something, they don't have to dump the chart, that's what they were doing before, right? You can argue they were paying to fund their extravagant lifestyles or they were paying for partnerships or whatever, right? Whatever. All I know is that they told us that they weren't doing something and then we found out they were and then they admitted to it after we found out. Okay, so they launched a new contract. Let's go to that new contract to see what that looks like. So this is their new contract. This launched on the 7th. Okay, 3 days ago. Let's go to Etherscan. Now, hypothetically, Saitama has 368K holders. Now, that number is blown up. I'd say more like 50,000 holders if you discount all the dust wallets, right? Now, there are probably about 100,000 wallets in Saitama that don't even have $100 in them, right? Which would be considered a dust wallet. If you go to Etherscan, with the new contract, after 3 entire days of enabling trading, they only have 18,000 airdrops completed. Now, if they had 30,000, 40,000, 50,000, I'd say that's pretty good because that's really realistically all the holders you really have. 18,000 over 3 days is absolutely insane and unfair, especially since it's tradable on exchanges now. And a lot of people haven't gotten their airdrops. And it looks like a lot of the top wallets got airdropped all of their tokens. So that's unfair. But let's go to the new chart. Usually when tokens launch, this doesn't happen. WAGMI just did a V2. Now, their old chart didn't look that good. WAGMI just did a V2. They had to modify stuff. They just had a huge partnership with GameStop, which is absolutely insane. Unfortunately, we had the worst inflation numbers come out today in 40 years, so probably not the best time to buy WAGMI. But even WAGMI, right? Even WAGMI doesn't look as bad as Saitama. And this has been out, a little bit longer, right? This is absolutely insane. And it really shows kind of the faith a lot of people lost in this project or losing. Now, there's still a few people out there. I had an argument last night on a Twitter live space, but it seems like those people aren't educated in crypto enough, right? We're not saying that we know everything, but like I said, it's called My Crypto Journey. We've been learning all along the way. And going back and watching some of my old Saitama videos, it's really hard not to cringe. Watching any of my old cryptocurrency videos, really like the first ones, it's hard not to cringe. But luckily, we decided to venture out into the big world of DeFi and discover what's out there. This is unacceptable. This is looks like a rug pull again, right? Now, of course, there's no one red bar down. I mean, this is the day chart, but the top wallets have been slowly draining the liquidity out of this project. Now, you could say, well, maybe this will start to run during a bull market. Guys, I don't think so. I don't think it's going to run, at least not run significantly. Now, a lot of the tokens are down right now. Obviously, it's a bloodbath everywhere in the cryptocurrency world. Everywhere it's a bloodbath. But this is an exception. Guys, look at the entire cryptocurrency market's down. I get that. But when you look at that, you also have to factor in other things. What is the publicity around the team? The publicity is not good. The community is not. Go read any post from a Saitama official, Russ, or any of the devs. Look at the comments in those posts. You tell me if the community's happy. They are not happy, right? It's not just me. It's not just the people that are in my sphere, right, of the people that we hang out with, sphere of influence, right? It's other people. They're unhappy. So there's bad publicity and they have no use case. What use case does Saitama have right now after 1 year? Nothing. Saitamask doesn't even work anymore, the old one. Saitamask Pro's coming out. We don't know. They're supposed to be acquiring a centralized exchange when? Right? So it's just all up in the air. To me, this is a dying project and it's going to take a Hail Mary for this thing to ever think about going towards its all-time high of a $7 billion, something like that, like a $7 billion market cap. Just not going to happen. So let me know what you think in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.